Survivor is one of my favorite shows to watch of all time, but I've been thinking to myself, what's my most favorite one? It's time for Survivor Ranker Picker. So I'm just gonna go through this real quick, but I only have 4 seasons that I've actually watched like throughout, like the whole thing. Those include 37, 28, 16, and 20. So yeah, so pretty much they were all good, but I think there's gonna be like two favorites, so half of them will actually be one of my number one favorites. So I think it's time to start off with David versus Goliath, and I will say that I enjoyed this new cast. Probably one of the best new cast seasons there were. I like the idea. Actually has a backstory to it. David versus Goliath, if you've heard of that one before. And I think that it was pretty good. And yeah, the jury was not bitter, and they were actually respectful of everyone's plays. All the players in the finale had a good play, so I'm definitely giving this an S. Survivor Cagayan, the first season of Survivor I've ever watched, back in probably around the summer of this year. And I like to say that this was the season that got me watching Survivor in the first place. I wasn't really interested, I just watched the total drama, which was kind of a cartoonish version of Survivor, but this just got me hooked in. Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty is a cool theme. This is also a good new cast, and they're also not bitter. Well, one player was they were kind of bitter, but they still respected the winner, and they did choose the right winner for the season. And I respect everyone who played it. It was really diverse, and everyone was kind of cool in their own way. Even the people who got voted off early had some good moments, so I definitely like that. So I'm giving Cagayan also an S. Next up, we have Survivor 16, known as Micronesia, fans versus favorites. This season was also a good idea. You have 10 fans who really like the show versus 10 of their favorite players. Those include Johnny Fairplay, Parvati, Yowman, James, Amanda, all those kinds of people. And we got some interesting new fans that actually know a lot about them. I like the idea. It's also kind of an older season, so I kind of appreciate that. It has a good old vibe to it. However, at the final episode where they had juries ask the questions and all that kind of stuff, it kind of makes me feel confused. Like, can you just ask a better question to the two finalists? Also, they're all women. There was no man in the finale, so I'm giving this an A. And finally, we have Heroes versus Villains, the 20th season, and it's the redemption one. And this was probably a good theme, probably my favorite theme of all, because Heroes versus Villains, who doesn't like that in a good competition? I appreciate how they have some old ones and they have some newer ones from the new and old seasons. It feels like a good mix-up. Cast was pretty good. They're return players, by the way, so they already have experience. Favorite villain, Russell Hans. Dude, that guy, he's so evil. Favorite hero, probably Coley Donaldson, and JT. So these guys were pretty good, though I kind of disagree with the winner a bit, but I can respect the decision. And I think Russell kind of took up too much screen time, to be honest, with just showing off his moves, and they didn't show a lot of everyone else's. So yeah, those are my favorites. It's been a while since we've done gamer subs, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh boy, I got 5 minutes to live, which I hope is enough time. Okay, I needed to leave that one. But let's go ahead and get started. There are no teams, so I assume it's a free-for-all, except we're all blue. So I guess let me see if I can shoot someone real quick, like right here. Hold on. Okay, so it's teams, but I just gotta watch my back all the time. Oh, I thought they'd be in here because I was gonna be ready with my gun or my shotgun and be like, freeze right there, and then I would be shooting them. I'm probably like past a minute right now. I'm probably in the 3-minute or 4-minute mark right now, but I'm just running around this building. I have no idea what map this is, and I'm hoping that I can get my first victory in this section. Okay, gotta watch out. Nobody here. Okay. I got nobody to ruin my chances of winning this. Nobody here. Okay, yeah, I might get my first victory and I'll finally not owe a random subscriber my sub. So, oh boy. Here's one of my subscribers. They recently subscribed because of one of my Respondables vids, and apparently they make some. So yeah, enjoy my sub while it lasts. And let's end it with our usual daily, I don't know, reaction time, I guess. So I'm gonna react to some shorts.
Question. Are you the killer?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Killer say what?
What?
Got him! We got him!
Wow, okay. That looks funny, but I think there's another one here I wanna see. Yeah, when someone asks your height.
Hey, so how tall are you, bro?
Well, technically, I'm 5'7" 3/4", but come on, man, that's really just 5'8". And you always wearing shoes, so you gotta add an inch, right?
What about taking off your socks though? Doesn't that give you an extra inch? So I think you should just take off your socks if you're gonna measure yourself in feet.
But you gotta carry the one also, so really, I'm 5'11", and everyone knows that 5'11" is really just 6 feet.
I did not know that, so he taught me something new.
But 6 feet's just an awkward height, so I'm really 6'1", right? But 6'1's a prime number. You can't just let it hang like that. So really, I'm 6'2".
I like how he just adds 1 feet, no, I'm sorry, like an inch or something like that every time. It's just a condition where he doesn't want it to be. So he's 6'2". So what's my height?